And then we could then compare it against our team size and know how many hours and estimation of how much time it would take to make each one of these elements, and then compare it against the cost of that particular developer so that we could get costing and know how much Winnie the Pooh would actually cost to make with all of the different disciplines, but with just one push of a button.
Joke just a bit here that the only job we're really replacing is all the producers, which I think like most
I
of
love
the like all the
producers.
artists and developers are like, actually, wait a second, there are some jobs we can lose here. No, I'm joking. All my
We love
producer friends,
producers.
I love you. I want to
Producers
be
don't
clear
even
though,
want to do
this
that
is
work. The producers want to facilitate the meetings. They want to get
true.
people into a room and like get
A
people
lot of that.
brainstorming.
This is not necessarily to your point. Like there is a lot of work. We talk about this, and there's a bunch of areas where we're always using tools that increase our productivity, and we can do a lot more. Putting generative AI aside, we're always looking for ways where it's like, hey, we automated this one thing that used to take a lot of time, now it doesn't, so we can make a bigger and better game or make a game faster. So I want to understand a little, like, is that the primary thing that you guys are focusing on? Is there also, are you generating content that's used in the game itself as well too, or is it kind of this pre-production sort of work?
We're starting with the pre-production work because that's what's contextually relevant for where we are with partnering with Unleashed. We've literally hired Unleashed, and it's like an entire game dev team of about 7 people. And we're like, hey, can you make a game in 2 months with the tools that we're providing? And as you make that game, identify for us places where you'd want AI to expand out the flexibility
I see.
of
I
the
see.
experience. So, like, essentially giving them a task of make a retail mage
Right.
based on this particular IP. How are we using the AI to shortcut the team's onboarding to the IP without forcing them to have to read a really long book? Because, again, nobody has time to read, especially if they're only getting 8 weeks to make a game. And then also inform us, because that's the secondary piece. And when we fundraise again in the fall, we'll be raising to build that really dynamic gameplay engine based on the IP, but we're separating it out, based on our roadmap.
So is Unleash right now part working on Haven, the MMO, and then part working on the Infinite Realms type of games that are coming through the pipeline?
Well, Haven's technically unfunded,
Okay.
sadly, because nobody's investing in content right now.